Oh my god. Oh my god. 99. 98! Someone unsubscribed! Live subscriber count. Live. 99! We're back up to 99! Oh, someone's calling me. Hold on. Wait! 100! I wasn't even paying attention!
So, I was sleeping when this happened, as in, I didn't have this video made. I did have an original version of this video, but I didn't want to sort through 30 minutes just to get through like 2 questions. And plus now people are asking new questions because I asked, hey guys, last chance for questions. And then I decided, hey, we'll do it for like a subscriber special. Like we could do it for 70. By the time I got around to it, it was already at 80. And I was like, okay, we could just do it for 80. But by now, I should probably just go for 90 because by the time I'm ready, it'll probably be at 90. And then we got to 90, but I was too busy to even start this. And now we're at 100. And now I have to force myself to make this, even though I'm making this after getting past 100. So, welcome to Luna Hits 100 Subs special, because I needed something to just throw it together really quickly to celebrate the moment. I've never gotten this far on any YouTube channel of mine, so this is like dream come true for me, even though it's like not that big of a deal. We have a couple of questions to answer because this is a Q&A. And by the way, couldn't tell, I'm shy with my voice. I'm very shy. Specifically because my voice is a little too masculine for my taste. So, I might sound a little quiet, but, let's just get into this. Will you ever do a face or voice reveal? Well, one, I already did that. It was for my stream, but I already did that.
Well, my microphone's up way too loud. Alright. Turn it down. So,
Face reveal, I don't know. Probably never. It's just the fact that I'm very uncomfortable with my voice already, and I already forced myself to use it for streams. And my face is on a whole entire another league. With my face, I don't really need it, while with my voice, I kinda do, depending on the situation. And if I want to find a workaround, it will take a bit to set up. So, probably not. The closest I'll ever get to a face reveal is I do have an idea planned that will require a webcam, but I don't even have a webcam right now, so it's an iffy, rocky situation. Favorite Roblox game of all time? I know this is gonna sound weird, but Dandy's World. I love it, I cherish it, and that's exactly why it's the only game I play on this channel. I will play other games eventually, but I'd have to say it's Danny's World. I honestly have to say maybe Regretivator or Danny's World. It's kind of hard choice, but for content purposes, we're saying Danny's World. For any other purpose, we're just gonna go with like 40 different answers because there's just too many games that I like. Favorite and least favorite tune, gameplay and visual wise. So we're gonna need 4 tunes for this. Favorite gameplay wise, favorite visual wise, least favorite gameplay wise, and least favorite visual wise. Originally, when answering this, I didn't have every tune, and now I have close to every tune. So it's kind of the same thing. I think I got in one tune, but within the time of originally making this, but we'll just we'll just do this. Favorite tune gameplay wise is I would say Astro because I do really good with him, but Cosmo, he's been my main for so long that even though I kind of main Astro more, and now I main Shelly definitely because I just got Shelly, and the little spoiler for favorite tune visualize, I love Shelly, Dinosaur Shelly, I love every single variant of Shelly you could ever have. I love Shelly, I love Shelly Vision, I love Shelly Vision. That's a spoiler for the visual one. Anyway, gameplay-wise, it would have to be Cosmo with Astro coming in a close second, and even though I technically barely haven't played Shelly yet, I'm probably just gonna main Shelly anyway. So even if she's not my favorite gameplay-wise, I still probably will main Shelly. So if I had to put something there, I'd probably say Shelly, but technically not. For least favorites for both of these categories, gameplay for these, it's kind of hard. I like every single tune, so it's gonna be hard. So just know that I don't necessarily hate every tune, but there is a tune that I specifically despise for their gameplay, which has to go to Roger. I don't know why I specifically hate Roger so damn much. It's just so hard to like him. He got really unfair with a lot of his lore. Just, I don't like to play him at all. He was my first ever, non-starter, and I wish I picked someone else. The thing is he would probably be better if he just didn't, if he had a better ability. His ability originally on surface is good, but for the actual stats of the character and just for how he plays, it fucking sucks. I hate it. And visual-wise, I don't really have a least favorite visual tune. I mean, I used to not really like Louis or Yada, but I absolutely adore them now. Especially Yada's skins. I really like a lot of her skins. And Louis, I just flat out adore him. I love him. He's just a silly little goober goofy, and I absolutely love him. Eggson. I fucking hate that thing. I gotta say, every other character in the game I like, except for Eggson. Eggson's the one below 50, and if you don't know what that means, it's a joke, because it's like 100 to 50, in the middle is 50, so it's like, tier list joke. Anyway, moving on. Luna, what is one of your unpopular opinions asked by Shadow Malt Cookie? I honestly don't really have an unpopular opinion, but the most unpopular you could probably unpopulously get with an opinion of mine would probably be something like Connie is underrated. I know. Connie is. I get that Connie is one of those really weird stat tunes where it's like instead of having something that is like you know clumped together in like you could pretty much think off the top of your head, every single stat is different. All of her stats are different, and it's kind of hard to say. But even though she has a 1-star movement speed, which actually fits well with the ghost, because horror movie trope, ghosts move really, really slow, so it's like everybody's screaming and crying and running away, or everyone's just standing there and screaming whenever they could easily be running away from the ghost. Her stealth is really good, and that's what makes her good. She's basically I know a lot of people call her Diet Astro, but look, Astro's thing is stealth, but his, like, pretty big secondary thing is stamina. Connie's thing is literally just stealth. I mean, she has good extraction speed, but it takes her a tiny bit long to get to the machines, so everyone usually gets it. So, if you want to survive this tune, pick Connie. Here is some questions. What's your favorite animal? Used to be penguin, now deer. Whose side are you on, Shadow Mercator or mine? Fun fact, this used to be lore, but as of the time of recording this, either the lore has stopped or just one of the people kind of did retire from the lore, and it's kind of hard to answer that because the lore isn't going on, and I know, so it's kind of hard to say, but if I had to say something off the top of my head, even though technically in the past I have stated that I don't really pick sides, I also have in the past said, am I allowed to pick favorites? So I'd have to say Shadow Cookie. Are you allergic to anything? No, never been. What is better, Coke or Pepsi? Made by bad company, so I don't like them. But I've never actually had soda in my life, so I don't really like them. But if I had to say something, because I haven't had any of these, Coke. You wanna know why? Because cocaine! Okay, so we do have a couple of these questions. Uh, so we do have some. We do have questions. Why did you start your channel, and or what made you start your channel? Last recording I did of this, I went on a tangent about my old channels, but just to sum it up, basically made a channel didn't like the fact that it was so confined because everyone knew about it, so no one in my family is kind of like transphobic. My whole entire family pretty much knew about my channel, so I made another channel as a refuge. Then I completely diverted to only maining on my second other channel that had my actual pronouns on them, and then eventually I gave up. And you're probably wondering, why, Luna? Why'd you give up? Because things change quickly, okay? And after like 2 months of making videos for that channel, I automatically realized that all of my videos were cringy and didn't even fit the style I was going for. So yeah, that answered both questions. Will you ever do comic dubs? No. I mean, kinda, maybe. I don't know. My channel's not really centered around comic dubs, and I don't know why people would be coming to my channel for comic dubs. But, I mean, my voice, you need voice for comic dubs, and people that do comic dubs are usually like people who want to be voice actors, or people that feel comfortable with doing things with their voice. I might do a joke comic dub, because I don't really have anything else to comic dub, but that's a mainly no. Will you ever start a community tab? I think it would be fun. First, I don't know what a community tab is. I'm sorry, but I don't know what a community tab is. If you mean community tab, you're commenting on a community tab post right now, so I don't know what you mean, but moving on. Sorry. Moving on. What is your fave tune, Shelly, and game? Danny's World already answered those. A lot of people asked game and tune. It was like pretty much the most commonly asked question, so I'll just say that's just general answer for that. Will you ever start playing any other games? Yes, I want to, and I already actually have by the time that this video is coming out. I not only did I just do one where it was just not even Roblox, which was Medical Magic Academia, but I also just played variety content for like a single stream. I plan on doing more, but the extent of it will be like, one or two streams every so often that will be something else. I do want to kind of do different series, and I do have other ideas planned, but I will pretty much mainly always stream Dandy's World, and we'll do like maybe a stream or two here and there that is like different. And for videos, I unfortunately am not going to be sticking for Dandy's World with videos. I will be mainly not really posting on videos anymore, but just not sticking to them at all. Any videos that I'm going to do pretty much from now on, there will be like a 1 out of 10 chance it will be Danny's World related, specifically because this channel will not be a video channel. So, most videos will probably be just me talking about something else, or it will specifically be like a one-off thing that is just me playing a game, and it's just, for that. What is your gotcha's name? I don't know what to ask. I am sorry, but I don't think I have addressed this enough. My gotcha is a persona. If Now, here's the thing. My gotcha is technically an alternate universe version persona. Basically, it is the resemblance of how I would love my life to go, and basically my dream life. So it is alternate universe for me because it will still live a different life than me. It will have different siblings from me and different parents, and it will also have lore, but it is a persona. It basically resembles me. Oh, what Tune and Twisted is your favorite? Both Tune and Twisted don't have to be matching, and then least fave. Tune, Shelly, this fave tune, excellent. I've already answered that. For Twisted, though, I don't know. I don't really have an idea of Twisteds I like. I mean, I don't really like the designs of Twisteds. I think that the designs of Twisteds are cool. They could have been scarier, but I honestly would have liked to see the Twisteds be, like, less looking exactly the same. Because most of them just kind of look like, you know, just regular people with black ink on them and their eyes are red that don't really look different. So I'd honestly have to go with something different, and I honestly gotta say my favorite Twisted, this is just going based off of me just randomly sprouting something off. Probably Blot. I mean, I don't really have the Twisted designs on memory with me like I do with Tunes, but Blot is one of those special Twisteds where it's like he actually has one, he's stuck in the ground, and he can't really do anything, and even in promotional images, he kind of looked, happy. that could play into lore where it's like, oh, wait a minute, maybe he just can't control himself because his hands pop up. And it also plays into his actual tunes ability really well, with him being able to, like, put down the ink blot and stuff. So, just to say off memory, probably him. But least favorite, by the way, I'm just assuming you're saying design and, like, general idea of tune. Louis, I don't care really for him, but I think his design is ugly, and I gotta say he's not that good. What's your favorite tune? Shelly!
Oh, I just had such a long day editing. I better go and get some sunlight. Alright. Light, turn on. Uh, uh, what? What? Huh? Uh,